Good boy, Tucker.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Hey, hey.
Welcome.
Work smarter where you want.
Consistency is key.
And remember, if it's not in Redtail, it never happened.
This is learning at its most fun.
Exports. Doesn't everyone just love exports? Whenever you see export in Redtail, I want you to think Excel. So exports mean Excel. We are going to be talking about the essential function of getting those Excel spreadsheets of information from your database. So exports allow you to take the data you have in Redtail and send it to a spreadsheet for use outside of the CRM. So there are many uses for that information. You can order things, you can see things, in one page. Lots of different functionality there. We're going to show you 3 different places essentially that you can make these exports happen. The first will be from the advanced search page. The second will be from the Redtail reports. And the third will be from the left-hand navigation menu. So we'll go ahead and jump right into the CRM here. And whenever you have, and I also want to mention another part of exports that is my absolute favorite is going to be for data cleanup. So oftentimes this is something that not a lot of people know about, but it's kind of like you don't know what you don't know. But when you push information out to Excel, you can always edit that information and send it back to us. And we're going to update your Redtail database with whatever changes you made in that Excel spreadsheet. So it's honestly one of my favorite ways to edit data. So instead of going record by record, hitting edit, typing in the change, hitting save, going to the next record, hitting edit, typing in the information, hitting save, you could just send that information to an Excel spreadsheet. And then from there, you could make all of the changes that you would want to see and send that back to us. And we could go ahead and update your system with all of those changes. Now, it is important to maybe request a secure link from us if you do have sensitive information within that Excel sheet that you're changing, but we'll cover that in the second section. I just wanted to kind of jump ahead and let you know that's one of my favorite parts of the Excel spreadsheet with Redtail. So here's my screen. The first thing we're going to cover with exports is going to be from the advanced search page. So when you are on the advanced search, and I'll go there by going to contacts on the left-hand side and selecting on the advanced search tab here at the top. So if you go to contacts, you're going to go to the advanced search tab here at the top. And now you can cast a net over a specific group. So you want to think about what do you want to see in this Excel spreadsheet? Do you want to see everyone with a specific zip code? Do you want to see everyone with a specific status? Do you want to see everyone that does not have insurance? Whatever you want to see, you want to get them here to the advanced search page so then you can do something with it. So we can go ahead and run an advanced search here. I can do an advanced search that says, pull me up every contact. And then we can go ahead and say, pull me up every contact that has a status equal to active. This is going to pull up all of my active clients here in one list. So that way I can go ahead and push them to that Excel sheet. So right now, these are going to be the default settings. So right here, there's the name, status, category, all of that. You can click on this box here to go ahead and check or uncheck things, but this is a fixed list. So that's where the export comes in, where I can click that top checkbox, make sure everyone is selected, and then I have contact options here. So if you have an advanced search, click that top checkbox, make sure everyone is selected, and then go to contact options. And you're gonna have this beautiful button here that says exports. So these are all of the different exports that that come pre-baked with the system. So these are already built out, ready for you to use. So just for an example, I can click on this default settings one. And what happened was a pop-up went ahead and showed up right there that I X'd out of. That's just saying, you know, it's going to take a second to create this export for you. And we don't want to waste your time locking you on the screen while it's being created. So we let you know that it's going to be in your manage files area. So if you click on your name, you go to manage your account. You're gonna find that right here underneath manage files. So these are where your downloads are. Like I said, it really honestly just takes a few seconds. You can just go right here and find the document usually. But in the case of it taking a few minutes, we don't wanna waste your time being stuck on that screen. So here is my Excel spreadsheet. I went ahead and took all of my active clients. I pushed them to an Excel sheet and I asked for their default settings to show up. So here is that sheet. I can now do whatever I want with it here in Excel. So if I want to, I can, you know, say this column's not useful. I could remove this and do whatever I want. I can add columns. I can just get the information that I'm looking for. So really cool there. The export that I did select was called default settings, but definitely know that there are a ton of other exports available. If you have some time, you can go ahead and check out some of the other ones we have there that are pre-baked into the system. You also have the accounts by contact one. That's another popular one. If I have this list of names that says, you know, show me all my active AAA clients that have a portfolio balance greater than 500,000, I can go ahead and check them all off, make sure everyone is selected, go to contact options, go to exports, and select on the accounts by contact export. And then from there, this is a short list. So, you know, it showed up right there in my downloads bar. And here is that spreadsheet. So really cool stuff there. Whenever you want to work out of an Excel sheet, know that those pre-baked exports already exist in the system, and you can go ahead and see all of those accounts here. So right now you can see, you know, Mary has this many accounts and these are the values within. Really valuable stuff there. And like I said, this is a great way to go ahead and clean up your data. For example, you know, maybe you're sick of seeing all the accounts say other, and you want this field to actually be accurate. Instead of going to each record and going to each account, hitting edit, you can work out of this exact Excel sheet. You can go in and say, you know what, this first one here is a mutual fund. So I'm gonna copy this that says mutual fund, and I'm gonna say, you know, I'm sick of seeing this as other. I'm gonna put that as mutual fund and then continue on through the Excel sheet. I could make all of those changes here, and then I can send this back to us at Redtail and we'll make those changes in your database. So definitely know that you have this power to go ahead, make changes, send it back to us, and we'll do a refresh of all that information. This is sensitive information, so just reach out to us requesting a secure link, and we'll go ahead and provide that to you so it'll safely upload over to us. And then going back here to our advanced search, the other ones that you'll see pre-baked here have to do with integrations. So Excel sheets are really important when it comes to the integration world. So right here you have a pre-baked 4-field advisor. integration Excel sheet, laser app, send out cards, stamps.com. So if you use some of those integrations, make sure you know where this area is so you can successfully use those integrations. But definitely have all of those there pre-baked in the system for you. This is right through the advanced search page. I also want to mention, if you just click on contacts here on the left, a lot of times contacts through A through Z is going to be your default that shows up instead of advanced search like mine was. And right from here, you can do the same exact thing. You'll notice contact options isn't available for me to click on yet, but as soon as I click on a few names here, contact options appears for me. So I can click on contact options and run those exports right here. This is without running an advanced search. I'm just seeing the list of names and able to export everything. Now I am just seeing A, because you'll notice A is underlined here. So you might consider changing it to all first and then running down your list if you find that helpful. So that is the first way that we wanted to discuss is exporting from the advanced search page and that option to data cleanup. I do also want to jump into custom exports right here, because you'll notice when you click on contact options, there's exports and there's custom exports. So I bet you're wondering, you know, what is a custom export? And I love custom exports because, like I said, the exports are pre-baked in the system. These are ones that we coded and built out. They're ready for you to use. But sometimes if I go back here into the Excel sheet, you're gonna find that an Excel sheet has too much information or maybe not enough information that you're looking for. Maybe you don't want these 3 fields there and you don't want to have to delete them. Whenever you see that a export has too much information or not enough information, you want to pull back, you could always build your own export. And that's what we mean by custom exports. So this is a 3-step process. Your first step is to create the export. You're going to click on your name. You're going to go to manage your account. And if you click on your name and go to manage your account, you're going to go to custom exports here. So it's underneath the manage templates and you'll look for custom export templates. So click on your name, go to manage your account, and then go to custom export templates. This is going to allow you to build out those custom exports. So yours might be blank initially, but if you click new in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see all of the fields in Redtail that you can select to see in that export sheet. So just as some homework here as well, you know, check out this list and see all of the different fields that you can push out to an Excel spreadsheet and see what would be valuable to you. More than likely, you're always going to want the person's first and last name, so you know who you're dealing with. No matter what kind of spreadsheet you're looking for, you're more than likely always going to want that first and last name. So you're going to check off those boxes. And then you can select what you want to see from there. Like I said, I love the custom Excel sheets to edit data. So maybe we want to make sure we have a driver's license number on file for everyone. But like I said, we don't want to go record by record. So we can go ahead and create a custom Excel sheet. Make sure all of those driver's license fields are selected. And we have first and last name as well. And then we'll name this. So I'll just name this driver's license cleanup. I'm shorthanding driver's license with DL. And I'll go ahead and save this. Now this page is going to allow you to order the Excel sheet from left to right. So if you want to see last name first, throw that up there. If you want to see driver's license number next, you know, the state, whatever you want to see from left to right, go ahead and order it there and save. This is your first step. your first step is to create the Excel sheet. So click on your name, go to manage your account, and go to custom export templates and create the Excel sheet. Your second step is to apply it to your contacts now. So if you click on contacts on the left, you can click on the advanced search and now cast a net over what you want to see. So go ahead and think about, what do I want to see here? Maybe you want to see everyone who has an identification number. So that's an ID number, basically your driver's license number. ID number is empty. So we can run this search, and this is going to pull up everyone in my system that's missing a driver's license number. Now you will notice there's some that I don't want to see here. Here's a business, here's a business, here's a deceased client. So we might want to narrow down this search as well to say, I only want to see contact types that are equal to individual. So that way I'm only seeing people. So now I'm seeing every person that has an empty ID number. But then I also just want to see active clients because I'm not really concerned about my prospects, and I'm definitely not concerned about, deceased clients. So I'll go ahead and select contact as the type, status as the field, and set that equal to active and run that search. So now it's showing me all my people who are active who don't have a driver's license on file. So I can check off that top checkbox, make sure everyone is selected, and then go to contact options, but this time select custom export and go ahead and choose that export that I just created. So this one was immediate as well. I don't need to go pick it up in my files. I'll go ahead and share what came up with that. So here's the Excel spreadsheet. Now I can go ahead and do that data cleanup or whatever I'm looking to do. If I have those driver's license numbers handy, I can go ahead and start typing and send this back to us at Redtail using that secure link, and we'll update all of these fields for you. So really neat stuff there, really creative way to use that export that you might not know about. Next, we're going to cover exporting from Redtail reports. So just like the contact options has pre-baked exports here, your database has pre-baked reports. So if you click on reports here on the left-hand side, these are all pre-baked reports that we've coded for you and are ready to use. And these are just essentially saved searches as well. Instead of going to the advanced search and running a search that says, pull me up every contact by status, we already built that as a report, so you don't have to build it out in a search. So just know you can go to any of these reports and click this export button. So you can click on a report by going to reports on the left, choosing what you want to see. If you want to see contacts by status, you can go to the contact reports, contacts by status, and then you can filter first. Maybe you just want to see your active clients here. You can apply that filter and then hit export. So export is going to be located on all of these reports. The only one that you won't find it on will be the email report here. But every other report will have that export available for you. So once you see the information that you want and you're ready to push it to an Excel sheet, go ahead and click on that export, and you're going to find all of those pushed into that Excel sheet for you. So definitely the most popular ones that we see being done will be that contacts will be activity by contact. So if you go to the activity reports, you can do activities by contact and export that out. If you click filter, you'll notice that it's showing this week's activities. So you can export that out and it's going to show this week's activities in an Excel format. Another one that we see used frequently will be the notes report. If you go down here to the notes report, there's only one, and you can click export here. If I click filter, you'll notice as well, this is just showing the last week or so of notes, and you can export that to Excel. Also, don't forget that you have this search button here as well. So maybe you want to filter this to show everyone you've talked to about insurance for the past year. You can change this start date to 2019. And then you can send this to search. So it's gonna go ahead and pull every note, workflow, and completed activity that has the word insurance in it. And it'll, when I press search, it sent them to the search page. So now I can click on that top checkbox, make sure everyone is selected, and then I have those exports available here that I just covered, those pre-baked ones and those custom ones that I can build. So a lot of neat stuff there as well. And now we're jumping into the third part of exports, and that's going to be the exports that are available with the left navigation menu. So I'm highlighting what the left navigation menu means. So if you go to opportunities, for example, this is going to be your sales pipeline for new business or existing business. So if you're like, this is great, I want to see this in Excel sheet, you have this export button right here ready for you. So this opportunities tool on the left navigation menu has an export button for you to take these fields you see and see them in an Excel sheet. Really useful stuff here, and same thing, you can always edit or alter this information and send it back to us, and we'll make those changes in your system. Another export that's available from the left-hand navigation menu will be from your seminars. So if you go to the left-hand navigation menu and you click on seminars, you're going to have this export button available as well. So if you're hosting all of these events and you want to see them in an Excel format, you can click on export, and it'll take this page and push it to an Excel sheet. So a lot of repeated stuff here, but I just want to show how all of the information in the system can always be pushed for use outside of the CRM using Excel, which, like I said, who doesn't love Excel? Next thing that we can do is we can go ahead and go to workflows. If we go to workflows on the left-hand side, we also have the export button here as well. So if you click workflows on the left, you have this export button ready and available for you to use here. And then it'll push all of that information to Excel. So there is another way to push that information to Excel. But that is definitely what we wanted to cover today. We covered how to get Excel spreadsheets from the advanced search page, from the Redtail reports, and from other areas on the left-hand navigation menu. If there's anything that you want to see in Excel sheet, that doesn't come pre-baked, definitely know that custom export sheet is available for you to see information that you want to see. So if you see that an Excel sheet that comes pre-made has too much information or not enough information, shoot for that custom export. Always know you can add or delete fields right from the export, and always know that you can edit or alter that spreadsheet with the information, send it back to us, and have a nice, clean, easy way to update information in your system in bulk.
Thanks so much for joining us today for this particular session. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call at 800-206-5030, option 3 for support, or just shoot us an email over to support@redtailtechnology.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.